Every 10 seconds, a case of child abuse is reported. In Los Angeles County alone, over 1,400 teens age out of the system every year. No safety net, no plan, just survival. And every night, thousands of these youth, many just 18, sleep in cars, motels, or worse, on the streets. We cannot allow our most vulnerable youth to fall through the cracks. Not on our watch.
Some of these children don't have a family. That's where we come along beside them and try to find them a family. And they stay in contact with this organization. They stay in contact because they found a home here that they didn't have before.
I think when you dive into some of these numbers, they're startling. They kind of make you sad, especially as a parent. And what a lot of people don't know is Los Angeles has the largest child welfare crisis in the country, with about 60% of those youth who age out of the system at 18 are homeless within 6 months to a year. It's just eye-opening.
Over 103,000 young people here are housing insecure. 60% will become homeless within a year of leaving the system. 60% will face incarceration. 60% of sex-trafficked children come from foster care. The system isn't broken. It was never built to support them past childhood. That's why we must build what doesn't yet exist.
Every child deserves a beautiful childhood, one with loving, supportive people, community around them. And I think when you have that support system, it can do wonders in terms of what these kids then feel like they are capable of.
That's why a $13 million Transforming Lives campaign has been initiated to fund the expansion and building of a Children and Family Resource Center and teen and young adults apartment homes. The Children and Family Resource Center will not only allow us to serve more families, but also provide a comprehensive coordination of care through an expanded counseling center, a safe place for victims of human sex trafficking, a youth drop-in center, a fully renovated family visitation center, and overall, more usable space.
What Olive Crest is trying to do and is doing is combat that, attack that problem with these apartments and give these teenagers and these youth a place to call home.
This project that's underway right now is pivotal in the future for Olive Crest and for these children and families. We're providing great drop-in centers and this transitional youth housing that's hoping to help curb homelessness for these youth and make a real difference. So we're not just closing the gap for these individuals, that we're making a difference for their future.
There's a need for housing and our resource centers. We believe we can double the number of kids that we're serving almost overnight.
It is urgent that we take action now, because when the kids and families don't get that stable, loving home in the transitional housing, or the families don't get the support, other problems like getting in trouble with the law, homelessness, drug addiction, chemical dependency, food scarcity, all of these things that we can be very proactive and preventative that will cost society and those children and families more trauma than they need to have.
These facilities represent a systems-level intervention designed to equip vulnerable youth with the tools they need to succeed. Trauma-informed therapy, mentorship and career coaching, health, wellness, and life skills, a real address, stability, and support. This isn't short-term charity. It's an investment in resilience, in futures reclaimed, in lives that ripple outward.
And I believe we provide services at a level that aren't provided anywhere else. Our success ratios, they're unprecedented.
We talk about making a difference one life at a time, but these children were making such a difference by their courage and their hope for better futures. And then they started giving back, mentoring others, and working in our centers as well. We can make that difference one child at a time and break that cycle of abuse and give a new dimension to the family tree.
I was a part of the Operation Independence program with Olive Crest. Best program ever of my life. A few challenges that I had prior to Olive Crest: food insecurity, housing insecurity, like mental instability. I would have never imagined that this could have been my life. Right now, so cool, so cool. I go to the #1 public university in the country. I'm going to graduate here in 2025 with my bachelor's in linguistics and English, get my master's in 2027. I went in just just nervous, lost, kind of just dazed, I think 19-year-old girl, Olive Crest gave me for the first time in my life, somewhere safe that I can genuinely flourish in.
Nearly 85% of Olive Crest teens graduate from our program. They find jobs, they enroll in college, they build healthy relationships, and they give back. This is not the end of the story. It's the beginning of one they finally get to write.
We do have a problem, but we do have a solution, and that's Olive Crest.
You can help us make a difference by being able to provide a significant gift that will help us transform the lives of these children in the future.
As CEO Donald Verlore puts it, we humbly invite you to change the trajectory of a life as we strengthen, equip, and restore children, youth, and families. This is legacy-level giving. It's rare, it's urgent, and it's needed now. Will you stand with us? Fund the future. Change the trajectory. Leave your mark. Partner with us.